Hey, how's it going, guys? Here we are for another lesson. As you can see, I'm in a different room. I had to switch to a different office, and now I'm in my daughter's playroom. So you can see there's pictures of my daughter around right there. All her play stuff is back there. So, I know it might be a little distracting, but try to focus on me still. So, um, last time, see if I can bring this up. Last time we were together, we saw that we learned about using positive self-talk if you are in a distracting situation. We saw our friend here, she really likes science, but she's unable to focus because there's a lot of stuff going on. She had someone tapping her shoulder here. She had her table mate was being disruptive. There were kids behind her talking. And then like the tip of the iceberg way back there, there's a girl dancing. So no matter what our young friend here could do, she couldn't focus because all these distractions were bugging her. So um, we learned how to use positive self-talk to ignore the distractions around you. So if you need to go back and review that, you're more than welcome to, but you may not have to. Okay, silly thing here. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to practice our rules for what to do when an adult is talking to you. It doesn't have to be a teacher. It could be any adult. It could be your parent. It could be the bus driver. It could be whoever's in charge of you at the moment. So, there's 4 things you have to do, and we'll go over that. We'll listen to our Be a Learner song, and we'll have our lesson, and then we'll be done. That's it. So fast. So, um, let's practice our rules first. So when an adult is talking to you, you need to do 4 things at this pretty much the same time. The first thing you need to do when an adult is talking, you show them eyes watching. So you need to focus on your adult. You do your attendoscopes if you need to, but your eyes need to be on the person speaking to you. That shows the person speaking to you that you are indeed watching them. So you need to have eyes watching. After you are focusing on the adult, then the adult is talking, you need to be listening. So you need to have ears listening during that time. The reason why we want to listen is so we can hear instructions, we can answer questions that they may have, or we may have questions we want to ask them. When you're listening, it's not just hearing the words, it's not just hearing sounds. When you listen, you really are remembering and thinking about the words that the people say, and then you remember them and then you do them. So if I were to say, stand up, go to the corner, come back, you are hearing those words, but you are thinking about them and you're remembering and then you're doing it. You're going to go to the corner of the room and come back. So you have to show ears listening, okay? It's very important while an adult is talking to you that you are not talking, you are having a quiet voice. That shows the adult that it's their turn. When it's your turn to talk, the adult will not talk over you. They will have a quiet voice. So when an adult is talking to you, you're getting instruction, you need to have a quiet voice. Okay. Not only are you, if you are talking, not only are you disrupting the adult, you may be disrupting others around you that want to listen. So just when it's your turn, if you have a question, you remember what to do in school? You raise your hand. So you raise your hand if you have a problem, all right? And then last but not least, when an adult is talking, after you focus and you're listening and you're quiet, your body needs to be still. You need to have a still body, okay? If you are playing with stuff, if you are walking around, if you're flailing your arms, it's almost impossible to actually listen to what the adult is saying. If you have a busy body, you have a busy mind. So when an adult is talking, focus, listen, quiet mouth, and then a still body. Okay, that's easy. All right. Today, when I play the learner song, if you hear an example of self-talk, I want you to cup your hands around your mouth like this. Let's do that when you hear an example of self-talk. All right. So let's go to our song. Today, when I'm playing the video, it should be a little more smooth. My other computer I used, it was a little bitty guy, and it was hard for the computer to keep up. So we're trying this one here. So I'm going to play it now. If I hear self-talk, I will do this, and I want you to do it as well. You understand? Good. All right, let's see.
All right. Come on, listen now. Be respectful. Yeah, yeah. Be skillful. Yeah, yeah. Be a learner. Yeah, 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 yeah. Be respectful. skillful, be a learner. Yeah, yeah. You come to school to learn, where there's lots of things to see and do, so make the most of it. The power is inside of you. Focus attention. Listen with your ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk. Be assertive and you will gain. The lesson is starting up. Your eyes and ears are focused in. When someone starts to talk, show your respect by listening. Focus attention. Listen with ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk. Be assertive and you will gain. Be respectful. Yeah, yeah. Be skillful. Yeah, yeah. Be a learner. Yeah, 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 yeah. Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think you got it. Keep saying stay on task. Ignore distractions, that's the key. And when you need some help, be sure to ask assertively. Focus attention. Listen with your ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk. Be assertive and you will gain. Be respectful. Yeah, yeah. Be skillful. Yeah, yeah. Be a learner. Yeah, 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 yeah. Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner. Yeah, yeah.
All right, very cool. All right. Okay, so now we'll get into our lesson. So I see we're going to learn to get what you need in a respectful way. Okay, so here I have a friend named Connor. Connor listened to his teacher give directions, but he doesn't understand how to do his math. He tried hard to figure it out by himself, but he just can't. Okay, looking at the picture, how do you think Connor feels? Okay, look at his eyes and his body, his shoulders, and his mouth. I think Connor feels sad. He's probably upset, probably worried, and frustrated. If you've ever felt like Connor, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, because I know I have. I have felt sad too. Okay. Who could Connor ask for help? Okay. If Connor needs help, who could he ask? Well, he could ask his seatmate. He could ask a friend. He could ask a neighbor. Who else could he ask? That lady right back there. He could ask his teacher, right? And if you're at home working, if you're stuck, you can definitely ask who. Yeah, you can ask your parent. Okay. Connor could say, "Excuse me, teacher, can I please have some help?" Um, you know, you need to be respectful and assertive by using kind language. If you were to shout at your parent or your teacher and say, "Hey, get over and help me right now," they probably won't do it because you're not being very respectful. So you sit up straight and you say, raise your hand, and say, "Excuse me, can I please have some help?" You don't want to be aggressive and pointing your finger and screaming at them. And you don't want to be passive by saying, "Oh, I guess I don't need any help. Oh, excuse me, teacher." No, 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 no. No, you sit up straight and you raise your hand and you respectfully ask for help. If you are assertive, you are being calm, you are speaking your mind, and you're being respectful. So we want to be assertive. We don't want to be passive or aggressive because those are two negative ways to get what we want. We want to be assertive by staying calm and stating what we need. Okay. So now you're going to practice with me. All right. We're going to practice being assertive. I'm going to give a scenario. You're going to say it to me, and then I'm going to say what I think we could do. So if your parents are around, maybe you can ask them to help. But let's see. All right. So we want you to be assertive. So that means speaking up for yourself, but not being rude and not sounding like this. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So, how could you respectfully say you lost your jacket on the playground and you need help? Right. So I would maybe approach a playground attendant or my teacher and I would say, "Excuse me, teacher, I can't find my jacket. Can you please help me find my jacket?" So that is an assertive way to say what you need. You're not blaming anyone. You're not yelling. You're not crying. You're staying calm and you're stating what you need. Okay. Um, oh, a big one. You left your homework at home. You realize you open your backpack and your homework is not in your homework is not there. You've been working all night, it's just not there. Um, what's an assertive way that you could let your teacher know you need help? Well, what I would say is I would go to the teacher and I'll say, "Excuse me, teacher, I left my homework at home. Can you please see if my mom or dad could bring it up or can they send it to you?" A negative way would be to stand at your locker and scream and cry and demand that someone else fix your problem. That is not positive. That's scary. That's unexpected. It's unexpected and nobody would like that. So being assertive, you're saying, "Excuse me, I have a problem. I need help." You're not going to your desk and crying. You're not staying at your locker and crying. You're not getting mad or hitting something. You're staying calm and you're stating you need help. Okay. You forgot your lunch at home. You realize you made your lunch choice, or it's like 30 minutes before lunch, and you realize you don't have it. What's an assertive way to handle the situation? Right. I would raise my hand and say, "Excuse me, teacher, I think I left my lunch at home. Can you see if my mom or dad can bring it up?" And then the teacher will handle it from there. You don't want to cry at your desk. You don't want to get mad. You don't want to be angry about it. You want to stay calm and let the teacher know that you need help. Okay. This can be a short lesson. We learned that being assertive is a respectful way to get what you need. When you need to be assertive, when might you need to be assertive? You know, if you need help with something, if you're lost, if you fell on the playground and you need help, if someone was being a bully to you on the playground, even though that was an upsetting situation, you still need to be assertive. You don't want to be crying and screaming and demanding. You still want to be assertive, be respectful and let someone know you need some assistance. Okay. So um, today we learned about being assertive. And next time I'm with you, I don't have my book, but we'll do something else. All right. So I hope you are staying safe. Hope you are being good, getting your work done. Know that we want to be with you as much as we can. Right now, we can't. And when we are able to again, we will see you. All right. So I want you to keep practicing being assertive and be good. Bye.